they can grow that extra leg, take that extra step today, it certainly will be the greatest night in Argentine rugby. Let's take a step away from the test arena just for a moment. I mentioned before that Buenos Aires is very much a soccer city, but there are, as Frankie said, a lot of rugby clubs. In fact, there are about 80 of them. And one of them this week actually hosted a team from New Zealand. St. Peter's from Auckland came over and they played a college game at Frankie's club, the Buenos Aires Cricket and Rugby Club. Some of our guys went along and it was a great night.
There are over 80 clubs in Buenos Aires, and there are a few things that are held dearly to all of them.
This is a family club. We like all families to come to the club. We have hockey and rugby, which means a family with boys and girls can do the sports here at the same club. In my case, we have 3 generations here. It's like a family game. This is a family club.
Take it up, you hit it up, Junior, hit it up. Hit it in the middle, don't take it back and forwards.
Despite rugby's worldwide march into professionalism, in Argentina there is still a strong commitment to the amateur ethos.
We like it a lot here as it is. We enjoy the game. We try to play it very seriously, but it still is amateur. Yeah.
When it comes to the post-match, steak is a tradition in this country, but for both St. Peter's and Buenos Aires rugby and cricket, it's a chance to reflect on each country's traditional style of play.
They tend to like to play a close game with the forwards. I think as a New Zealander, we spread the ball more, spread it around the park, run them around tired. They tend to keep it into the forwards, maybe keep it more physical, maybe because their size, not too short, I don't know. That's how they play.
Here, as you can see in the match, we have a very narrow game compared with yours, and well, that's basically the difference. And yes, the dynamics of the game.
Their steaks are amazing. They're so big and chunky, and it tastes good.
That there is one reason for the powerful forward play we can expect today.
A few of those got demolished too at the rugby club the other night, and if you love a good steak, then this is the country to come to. Buenos Aires, they've got some great steakhouses. They're up country as well. I tell you what, the local drop isn't bad either. They make very nice red wine. So if you like a steak, come along. Come to Argentina next year. There are hundreds of New Zealanders who have made the trip here for this game, and I think that's another positive spin-off of Argentina being in the Rugby Championship. We make it 400 or 500 New Zealanders who are here, and they're all enjoying those great big steaks as well. I guess, Frankie, that is why you produce such great big rugby players.
Yes, but there is some coaching involved. I mean, it's great to see my nephew's team on camera, my handsome brother, talking. There's a lot of passion here, and there's a lot of passion for learning, and it's, I mean, we talked about it before, it's an amateur thing, so you belong to a club, and the club is, the role is to give you the weapons to excel both on a rugby field, but also off the rugby field. So it's a whole culture that we embrace and we love, and we eat a lot of steak as well.
But you do get the feeling, though, that Argentina rugby has been missing out, but rugby's been missing out on something by not having Argentina involved in one of the big competitions up until now.
Yeah, they